Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event of Turmoil 247. I'll be your sole commentator for the night, Nick, and now we have a great main event for you, ladies and gentlemen, this evening. We have Lucha Country versus the Tag Team Champion C.Q.C. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a title match for the Tag Team Championship, the Unified Tag Team titles, that is. We have a very qualified team right here, Lucha Country, who earned this opportunity after winning the Beat the Clock Challenge last week, defeating the Hattons in quick fashion. The other match of that night being B2O versus Golden Cobra was very much a longer matchup indeed. Both of these men are very qualified. A very fresh team, however, comparative to the current tag team champions, C.Q.C. And we ask ourselves again and again, every time we see C.Q.C. in a matchup these days, we always end up asking ourselves, can these two men keep a coherent bond? Can they hold on to these tag team championships despite all the turmoil? I mean, Russ Cole he quit for a minute there. He came back as the French Blade. Yeah, a lot of tension between these two men. But every time they've been put in a tag team champion title defense, they've come out on top. They have proven that they are, in fact, the superior tag team in this division. It'll be hard to see which tag team will be willing to take them down, but Lucha Country is definitely going to take a try tonight. And what better of a team? Definitely some more qualified opposition for C.Q.C. I would argue to say the most qualified opposition since the Uncrowned, the rookie prodigies of Antonio Everett and Dot Green, and even they came up short against this very dominant tag team. Right now we have a man, former CCW champion Quartz, who still has his eye around that belt that now sits around Cassidy Hayes' waist, or should I say Empress's waist, as a clarification. But after that, we're going to have another man coming out here in a minute who is just as hungry and just as determined to look at the CCW Championship title picture. But tonight, these men can't be worried about that. They have to be worried about defending their tag titles. The French Blade, a dominant competitor in his own right, not to be outstaged by his tag team companion, putting himself in the title picture after seemingly quitting just short moments ago. It'll be interesting to see the tag team dynamics of both of these teams tonight. I have no doubt, after the many circumstances we've seen C.Q.C. pull together for title defenses just like these, I have no doubt that C.Q.C. will be demonstrating some tag team dominance tonight, but will Lucha Country be able to meet them at the bridge? Will Lucha Country take this dominant tag team to task? It's yet to be seen, but I have faith in the two very qualified competitors of El Parca and Mark Reese. French Blade going to take a moment to bask in the crowd, but it is all on the line tonight for the OCW World Tag Team Championships. Let's bring it over to SLCS. Oh, never mind. Ted's going to throw it up this time. Akita nowhere to be found for this important main event, and the bell sounds, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I am absolutely ready for this matchup. Do not change the channel. As Mark Reese gets a side headlock on Quartz to start off the matchup, a little bit of chain wrestling. Drop under. And look at that, Mark Reese, the powerhouse. Turns it around with a hip toss. And these two competitors, two big hosses in this ring. Oh, and Quartz getting the better. The collar and elbow tie-up pushes Mark Reese into the corner. Ted's gonna break it up, but not before Quartz delivers a devastating right hand. It'll be interesting to see with a big clothesline from Mark Reese. Who gets the better of that exchange, and I feel like I've already answered my question as these two men prepare for their ceremonial back and forth, and here comes Quartz with some big clotheslines. Both of these men are no strangers to powerhouses, as this match is already off to a wondrous start. Oh no, returning the favor there with that side shoulder lock, shoulder takedown. Quartz, here we go. We're going to see some initial tag team action here from C.Q.C. Mark Reese gets the better of that exchange, prevents the tag team action. Oh, Russ Cole going to step in. Look at this. And Mark Reese goes for the tag to El Parka. Russ Cole's now in, and look at that. Look at that moonsault flip, and Ted's been knocked clean out. Absolutely lawless in this ring now, as these two men, Russ Cole and El Parka, are going to come to blows. Kicks. We know that El Parka's been learning a lot from Isu, the master technician, the arm destroyer, as Russ Cole brings a little bit of a gut-wrench suplex. And here comes some quick tags. Once again, tag team dominance, and El Parka almost got caught there, trying to go in and tag his partner, Mark Reese. And look at that, Quartz catches him off of the pass and delivers a big choke slam. Once again, C.Q.C. are an absolutely dominant tag team, and that's just one display of their power. They know how to cut people off of the pass. They can cut the ring in half like no other team. Here comes some tag team offense in the double hook DDT in the wheelbarrow suplex. And El Parka is hurting for certain right now as the first cover of the matchup hooks the outside leg, only gets a 1 count. So far, we're seeing a somewhat C.Q.C.-sided matchup as Parka delivers an elbow, but it is definitely too early to call in regards to that. These men go back and forth. Ooh, and Parka jumps over that sweep. A little bit of fanciness from the King of Tijuana. And a big power bomb. Russ Cole, no stranger to power either. Quartz might be the bigger hoss, but Russ Cole definitely demonstrating that he can have some powerful moves in his arsenal as well, and some more C.Q.C. tag team offense. Now, wheelbarrow facebuster. And Quartz goes into the cover, trying to take down El Parka, and in this matchup early, only a 2 count. It'll be interesting to see. El Parka's going to be looking to defend his international championship against Alex Asher in the near future, whenever that match is going to occur. But as we've seen so far, quick tags from C.Q.C. The classic staple of their tag team offense. They know exactly what they're doing, but El Parka's looking to go to work on Quartz with some big strikes and a poison rana. Takes the big man down. And El Parka's fired up. He's ready to take C.Q.C. to task, and he damn well needs to be. And look at El Parka, look at this. And a big knee! Wow! El Parka getting the better of these exchanges so far, but and Quartz with a big back body drop, taking him out. So far, a very even matchup. Ooh, and a big forearm. Rose El Parka in the corner, but El Parka's going to get better of the exchange, and Quartz jumps out of the way to avoid that big drop kick. Look at this. Quartz going to drag him to the center of the ring, look for some punishing offense. Look at the deadlift and the power slam coming right up. And he's going to hook the leg on that one, and who wouldn't, but only a 1 count. These men, so far, as I mentioned, a very even matchup. And El Parka, look at this! And a big bulldog! Russ Cole wants a tag, but El Parka gonna cut the ring in half, trying to display some of his own tag team prowess. As Quartz delivers a clubbing bro to the back, and a big choke slam, number 2, and here comes some C.Q.C. quick tags. Demonstrating their tag team prowess as Russ Cole and El Parka now going to face off. And Interesting matchup to say the least. Mark Reese hasn't seen a lot of time in this matchup so far. C.Q.C has done a great job of keeping El Parka in the ring, keeping Mark Reese on the apron. Is El Parka finally going to get Mark Reese in for the tag? The big man, big country. Looking to deliver some of his own offense and a big slam. Taking Russ Cole down to the mat. We know what kind of power. Look at that. Taking a page out of what we saw from Quartz's playbook. And he's going to pull the same exact cover. 1, 2, almost a 2 count. An absolutely amazing display of power from Mark Reese. He gets taken down by a leg sweep. Ooh! The big face buster from the Frenchman. Oh, almost a 2 count. Once again, oh! Look at that. Faked him out with the kick and came up with the elbow. And right down to the mat. He's going to deliver some brutal stomps. Mark Reese, relatively fresh in this match, hasn't taken a lot of damage so far, but El Parka definitely needs to rest up a little bit after taking all that beating from C.Q.C. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Russ Cole not even going to lay it in, just going to take some time, do some push-ups. He's not even breaking a sweat, but Mark Reese is going to have him pay for it. Look at that big scoop slam. And a big elbow drop to cover it up. You cannot take Mark Reese lightly, as Russ Cole just learned. Even though C.Q.C has been a very dominant tag team for the better part of 2 seasons now, they still have vulnerabilities just like any other superstar here in OCW, and Russ Cole with a brilliant counter. Looking to go to work on Mark Reese. Looking to chop down the big man with some strikes. This has been an absolutely amazing matchup. Super kick and a big foot stomp. And Mark Reese is hurting for certain as Russ Cole goes for a cover. 2-0, almost a 2 count. And there's another tag. We've seen C.Q.C in full effect tonight, looking very familiar to all the other matches that we've seen so far. Mark Reese is a big knee. Oh-hoo-hoo! And a clipping forearm, but Mark Reese going to fight his way out of the corner. Oh, look for some big country power slam and a kippa. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful offense by Mark Reese. It might not be pretty, but it definitely is effective and beautiful in its own way. And a deadlift. Look at this military press. Just holding Quartz up there, spinning him around and dropping him right down to the canvas. And Mark Reese, for the time that he's been in this match so far, has been absolutely dominant. And El Parka is going to get the tag, come back in. Let me clarify that a little bit. He wasn't completely dominant. But he's definitely been showing off his power, showing off his moves, and getting in some offense on C.Q.C. Well, Quartz hits a little bit of a criplex. Corner not included. Ooh. El Parka fires back from the shot that Quartz was trying to take there. Quartz going to sidestep the drop kick and looking for some more big clotheslines to the CCW International Champion El Parka. And El Parka's hurting for certain. It might be time to put this match to bed. A little bit early, El Parka took a lot of offense here at the beginning of this match, and it might not be in the favor, but El Parka counters. And Quartz counters. And Mark Reese is asking for a tag. He knows how hurt El Parka is. He knows he needs to rest up. If Quartz hits a big move, and he's going to get that drop kick off so Mark Reese can get in. El Parka going to rest up on the outside, and Mark Reese going to deliver some more brutal offense. Quartz is going to deliver a boot to his face. Not looking for that. But look at this. Quartz displaying his own power. Oh, it hangs him up right on the top rope. Decapitator. Or a stun gun, depending on what you prefer. And Mark Reese. Ooh, nice arm drag. Taking down Russ Cole. He's going to pick him up. Look at this big country suplex. And the Frenchman is down. He's going to get covered. Almost a 2 count. A lot of almost 2 counts in this matchup. Not a lot. And look at that. Mark Reese with a cartwheel. agile and dominant. Two very big strengths of Mark Reese. Both men look at it. Ooh! Russ Cole clipped him right on the chin with that shot. Mark Reese is going to go to the C.Q.C corner. And Russ Cole's going to dodge out of the way from that shoulder block, causing Mark Reese to hit his head face first on the turnbuckle. Mark Reese looking for some more off. Ooh! Russ Cole counters, drop to the back, reverse DDT. A lot of beautiful counters from Russ Cole here tonight. As Russ Cole, we're looking for some more tandem offense. C.Q.C looking to get back to the roots, get some quick tags, some tag team offense, looking to get this match strongly in their favor, heading into the half. And look at that. If Jake was here, he would know what that's called, but I don't. But it results in a cover. 2! Oh! Almost a 3 count, and Quartz lets him up. Maybe not taking Mark Reese as seriously as he should. Oh my God! Wow, that's definitely interesting. But oh, Mark Reese eats a face buster. He's gonna get thrown in the corner. Ooh! Mark Reese gonna fight his way out. Uh-oh! Look at this. He's gonna hold him up for this big vertical suplex. Just gonna hold him there as long as he wants him. And a big country suplex on the way drops him down. Mark Reese going to get the tag to El Parker, who's rested a little bit on the apron. Taking a little bit of damage so far. It took a lot of damage in the early going, but El Parker cannot be counted out. As the CCW International Champion, he proved his resiliency against Solomon Kane when he took 2 kill shots and still came out on top at Road to Glory. You know how resilient this King of Tijuana is. Oh, and Quartz doesn't care about how resilient he is. He delivers a big boot, and Quartz calling for maybe the Black Phoenix. And Quartz taking his time, trying to feel El Parker out. Drop kick. Misses the shot. El Parker comes over the top, delivers a kick to the back of the leg. Oh, look at this. I love a spin cycle. Taking down Quartz. Oh, look at this. Might be seeing some trouble in Tijuana. Oh, and he hits it! Trouble in Tijuana! Could this do it? Could this be it? Could C.Q.C's tag team reign come to an end? And Russ Cole breaks up the pin count just in the nick of time. The vibe right now is heavily in the favor of Lucha Country. C.Q.C cannot be feeling good about what's going on right now in this matchup. They need to get back on track. We've seen this tag team dominate in the past, and for good reason. And Mark Reese, with both men trying to get the upper hand. Trying to be a little bit cautious. Oh, look at this! Oh, Mark Rowe wiggles out! Oh, look at this, and a big power bomb to the big man. Who gets taken down. Now taken to the corner. And C.Q.C looking to get this match back on track, which they desperately need. Quartz took a thick trouble in Tijuana. He doesn't want to take another one of those. And they're going to take Mark Reese up and bring him down. And El Parker wants a tag. He knows he can finish this match off. He wants it so desperately as Russ Cole goes to the cover on Mark Reese, who barely kicks out. C.Q.C delivering that brutal maneuver that they've put so many teams away with. Back on the indie scene! Not a buckshot clothesline, but takes Mark Reese's head off, and Russ Cole is feeling it. Oh, look at that. Oh, and Mark Reese counters. And Russ Cole counters. And both men trying to get the upper hand in this exchange. It only takes one move, and Russ Cole gonna go for a ride. Lucha Country is proving themselves so far here tonight in this matchup. It is so close. I can't tell you who's gonna win. Oh, and Russ Cole kicks him off. And Russ Cole, the Frenchman, the French Blade, looking for the exclamation point, looking to retain. As Mark Reese is gonna stumble to the ropes. Oh, look at this. Oh, and Mark Reese counters. Oh, up to the top. Russ Cole takes it down to reverse DDT. El Parker desperately wants a tag from Mark Reese. Oh, look at this. Could it be? Could it be? We've seen it before. It's the third alarm. And C.Q.C could be looking to put their own exclamation point on this matchup as El Parca breaks up the pinfall at the count of 1. Ooh. And Quartz with a little bit of payback, taking out El Parca, who slides to the outside. And C.Q.C is firmly putting this match back in their corner, looking to put away Mark Reese, looking to put away Lucha Country, and seal their tag team legacy. Oh, and a big facebuster. This is absolutely an exciting matchup so far. Both teams have put their heart, body, and soul, and Mark Reese gets hung up, and the Frenchman calling for it. The French Blade. Could he be looking for the Carcosa? And he hooks it. He hooks it up. Mark Reese. He's up. And he's down. Russ Cole looking to retain for C.Q.C. Goes into the cover. He hooks that outside leg with all his strength. And he gets the 3 count. Oh my God. Absolutely amazing. C.Q.C. does it again. Absolutely amazing. Nothing short of spectacular, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you, that is deserving of a Turmoil main event. Looking a little suspicious of each other, but let me tell you, they pulled it out again tonight. C.Q.C. continues to pull it out. Lucha Country, nothing lost for them. A formidable challenge to the tag team champions. And we'll see how this goes moving forward as C.Q.C. reigns dominant once again as the tag team champions.